The 2023 Kentucky Annual Conference was held June 4th through 7th at the Owensboro Convention Center. The conference began with the unusual Sunday evening session during which the disaffiliation process for the departing churches took place. But even as the results allowing churches to leave were being announced, there was a sense that the time to pivot is now.
We begin a new journey. But you know what? Even as my heart breaks, I still believe God's doing something great and wonderful among the people called United Methodist. I believe that something amazing will come from this.
He wished the departing churches well, with his hope that they would continue to make disciples of Jesus Christ in their new settings. He also implored people to depart as friends, not as enemies. 2 new staff members were formally introduced Monday during the opening plenary session. The Reverend Dr. Kimberly Pope Cyberling, Director of New Church Development, and the Reverend Dr. Tina Patterson, Director of Connectional and African American Ministries. Pope Cyberling and the co-chairs of the NCD team shared an exciting initiative about how the conference intends to plant new churches and other expressions of faith communities to help compensate for departed churches. During Monday's laity session, 3 young adults in the conference presented words of hope that included bookmarks on hand that posed 5 questions for people to ponder. Bishop James Swanson, a retired bishop from the Mississippi Annual Conference, preached the ordination service. In his introductory remarks, he said the people deserve honor and praise by raising the consciousness of the 5 people being ordained or commissioned.
That the God I serve works in the midst of darkness, and that God is not through with you yet. Good morning! Because the God I serve is making a way even in the darkness! Oh!
During his rousing message, his words and delivery drew enthusiastic applause more than once from the clergy and laity. Ordained as elders during the Monday evening service were the Reverends Claudia Nava Galloway, Elizabeth Louise Smith, and Dustin Woods. Commissioned on the elder track were the Reverends Jason Elam and Jordan Lee Ann Hunter. During Tuesday's morning session, 32 clergy were recognized and honored as retiring from the Kentucky Annual Conference. Tuesday afternoon was the mission service, where missions of the church are celebrated and our mission offering is collected. This year's mission offering will support the UMC Clergy Financial Wellbeing Initiative in providing financial flexibility to Reverend Dr. Tina Patterson, the new Director of Connectional and African American Ministries. Bishop Fairley announced that more than $23,000 had already been donated, with more yet to come. Tuesday evening ended with a time of fellowship along the riverfront, featuring food trucks and a time of fellowship, plus some excellent bluegrass music. Wednesday morning, the Reverend Janet Carden spoke during the memorial service. She related that she and her husband have lost 5 babies and a 20-year-old son to various tragedies. The Carden family understands the pain of loss. 21 clergy who have died in the past year were honored. 16 clergy spouses were honored. The conference concluded Wednesday morning with the traditional reading and setting of appointments by the district superintendents and Bishop Leonard Fairley. Bishop Fairley also reminded the members of the district supervisory changes coming July 1st. Among the business covered during the annual conference treasurer, Reverend David Garvin, provided an update on health insurance for both active and retired clergy. Garvin said they anticipate 2024 health insurance rates will increase at greater than the 3% rate of recent years. Specific information will be forthcoming by early fall. 4 laity and 3 clergy members were elected over the course of Monday and Tuesday's plenary sessions. Those elected will be considered provisional delegates until additional rulings are handed down by the Judicial Council. The Reverend Shannon Boaz, Superintendent of the Northern Kentucky District, announced that next year's annual conference will be June 10th through 12th in Covington.